We're coming on because it says 9 o'clock on the clock, but the video's still going. Hang on, let me get that video off of there. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. There we go.
I like that when you have that.
I do too, but it's not letting us come on. It's still counting down. I don't want it to do that. I wanted to show the live of us. Oh, well, we're just going to have to wait 28 seconds so you can hear us. I know you can hear us, but
you can? Oh, hello.
Yeah. I have a special guest. I am sweating. Wait till you guys see what I have on my head. This was not a wise decision.
Not really. But it is Christmas.
It is very much Christmas.
I almost put on a Christmas shirt, but I decided to wear this instead.
There we go. I figured it out. I just had to click on the
Morning.
video. Good morning. I'm Toni, and this is Judy Foxwell. She's one of our teachers, and this is Study Hall. We come in on Saturday at 9 o'clock to say hello and talk about things in the shop, and mainly about classes and events. So I am perspiring profusely, and I didn't bring my fan. This was not the smartest idea. So if you haven't figured it out, it's Christmas in July. We have Santa watching over our shoulders. If you go visit the St. Augustine, there's Santa Josh up there watching over your shoulder. Kind of cute, creepy is what we like to say.
It is.
Cute, creepy.
Get your picture with him.
Yeah, we'll talk
cut
about.
out.
Yeah, get a picture with Santa and either locations, which means you can enter twice. And Josh is going to draw for a $50 gift card in August when he gets back. So you just take a picture, let the staff take a picture of you with Santa in either location, and you get a ticket with your name and phone number. Get a chance. $50 is $50. Awesome. So good morning, everybody. I see everyone popping on. Denise, Barb, Joyce, Cassie, and Jody. Jody's a birthday girl. She just had a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, Jody.
Yeah. I'll make my water out of the way. So,
fellow Cancer.
Oh, is that what you went? Yeah, your birthday wasn't too long ago either, was it?
No. Mm-mm.
You don't have birthdays anymore?
July 3rd.
Oh, July 3rd. Ooh,
it was a big one. It had a 0 on the end.
Oh my goodness. Well, it must have been 40 because I can't tell the age.
Yeah, sure. That was it.
So let's talk about what's going on at the shops over the next couple of weeks and months, especially events. I want to make sure we're all up to date on what's going on event-wise. So we have What's New? A BU watch party. Say that 5 times. Up in St. Augustine next Saturday. So a week from today, next Saturday, come and join Farron and Melanie as they talk about all the new stuff that came from BU. We ask that you do sign up. We have limited seating. The festivities start about 10. The live stream starts at 11. But before that point, they're going to show some new things. We just got some new patterns in that they'll talk about, some garment stuff and things that they're doing up there. There's actually a lot of changes going on in St. Augustine, all for the best. I'm very excited. I know Farron and Melanie are excited too for those changes up there. And you're going to see all that stuff next Saturday.
I'm excited about the Harry Potter deal with OESD and Bernina because I cannot wait to see that.
I want to make a Hogwarts.
I want to make anything.
You want to make anything
for my kids?
Well, you'll have lots of opportunity with OSD. I don't think that's out yet, but it's coming.
It's coming.
But they'll talk about that because there's a lot of things coming from OESD. I get the letters mixed up all the time. So anyway, make sure you sign up. Go to cutupandsew.com under St. Augustine. It's July 19th, which is next Saturday. It's the BU watch party up in St. Augustine. Also, make sure you're on in your calendar. July 26th is our next sewing charity party. We'll be doing Project Linus this month. Dana, I'm hoping to have Dana on before the actual event. I won't be here next week. So guess what? There's no study hall next week. I will be will be coming back from Atlanta. But so Sewing for Charity, July 26th for Project Linus. Come on in. Please, again, sign up. I know we offer a lot of free things. We just really encourage you to sign up. That kind of gives us a head count and what to prepare for. And we're not like gobsmacked when there's 40 people. So, which we'll make it work. Josh says we'll make it work. And we do. But we appreciate if you just sign up for us. Another great thing that's coming up August 7th and 8th. So that actually is coming up pretty quick is the Master IQ Designer Retreat. We've done this 3 or 4 times now. Irene is going to spend 2 days with anybody who has a baby lock that has the IQ Designer on it. Any modern ones. I don't think she's going to do the Destiny anymore. I think she's going to stick with the Solaris, the Radiance, the Altair, the Pathfinder, those type of things. The Pathfinder doesn't have IQ. But if your baby lock embroidery machine has the IQ Designer built into it, this is the retreat for you. We've had a lot of people ask that they want that next step in learning IQ Designer. This is where you're going to do that. We've actually had for another class past this, which is exciting. So look for that in the next year. But that is August 7th and 8th in Palm Coast. You do need to bring a machine in. It's 2 full days. You're going to learn 3 different projects and 3 different ways to use IQ Design. There's more ways, but you're going to learn 3 of them. Judy's
There's
very
innumerable
proficient.
ones,
Yeah,
right,
Judy's
right.
very proficient in her IQ design.
Do you have to carry that machine in? Because
No.
you have to have your own to do the projects.
We'll carry
as
your
you go
machine in.
through.
You just have to get it to the car.
Yeah.
So get that husband or that next door neighbor to lift it into your car. We still have a few kids classes, actually few. We have like 4 or 5 kids classes coming up over the next couple of weeks. This week we have Cassie in. She's going to be doing her, hey, yeah, pull that up. She's going to do her pillow, bedside pillow, and you put your pocket with a pocket. What did I call it? Reading pillow.
Reading pillow.
Reading pillow. Very easy, fun. I think this one's almost full up. And then she's also got the bed caddy. They go together. I think they're a great set to have your kids go to both of them.
So this goes like between the mattress and
The frame,
and so that they can
put their books, their iPads, their remotes,
their snacks,
whatever
kids put in their bedroom.
I hope not snacks.
We
don't put snacks in our. That's not good.
But some do.
Yeah. So those are coming up this week.
I love these turtles.
We don't have that fabric though, but it's really cute.
It's cute.
This is old stuff, fabrics. So again, just look at the kids classes for the next couple of weeks because we still have quite a few going on. So as we segue to classes, we'll talk about other classes, but since Judy's here, I forgot to do my bell. I even put the bell out and I forgot it. We started, it's already going.
You should do this one since you're moving it around.
Well, are you going to talk about your shoes?
I'll talk about my shoes. I will tell you that one of the more fun classes you can take, it's sewing, but it's not sewing, is to get a sneaker kit and make these with Toni.
There really isn't any sewing except the quilting, I think.
I used some Tula fabric from the shop. That was fun. And some polka dot stuff. I made a boo-boo here, but who knows, right?
It was intentional boo-boo.
It was an intentional boo-boo. But this is a fun class. And every time I put these on, people say, "Ooh, those are really cool." Well, yes, I made them, but it is a fun way to spend a day. And she's got her little sneaker too.
I only have one. I'm making another set. So the only reason I have one is because I have all the samples.
Working on them.
Yeah. Well, I'm using them for the class, so I'm never gonna have this. Will all be peg leg. It's a pirate shoe. But if you're interested in the sneaker workshop, it is August 8th. I think there's 2 dates on it. It's 2 Friday afternoons. I just check on again Palm Coast. It'll be in Palm Coast, and it's in Cut Up and Sew classes. cutupandsew.com.
I mean, how fun is this? If you don't want it, I mean, you can make a high top, you can make a low top.
Yeah, it has
any
3
fabric
sizes.
you want. It's cool.
And you got I want to say big feet, but that's what I just did. You got any size of shoes so mine have tiny feet. I have very tiny feet.
I don't. So, it's cool.
I love the laces. She found some really fun laces.
Yeah.
I just got purple ones, but you got like.
Well, you sent the link.
Yeah, I did.
Before we had the class, you sent the link here. Look at these places. So it's fun.
If you can't take the class, you can always go to the class description. All the links to find all the information to make it and do it yourself. You totally can. Not offended.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, having someone there to walk through a couple of the tricky spots is really invaluable.
It was fun too.
For that.
In a class, you always see what everyone else is working on and their choices and their questions. Mm. So look at everybody popping on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So Judy's here today because Judy is our serger guru. She does especially baby lock. She's very strong in baby lock, and then she's also we're trying to get her to embroidery. Her heart is embroidery, right?
It is. It really is. Yeah.
So we'll get you into the
I'm finishing up a quilt for the Jacksonville Quilt Show. It's all embroidered. Ooh. So that's something fun. Ooh. I've never done something that's that big all embroidered. It's not on something. It is
something. it is something.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Is it going to be like are you doing it for competition or are you just?
I'm not. My goal is to get it done before I leave on my next vacation so I can deliver it for Jacksonville.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
It'll be fun.
So right now your focus though is garments and sergers. So we have the serger 101. You've got all sorts of fun stuff. I'll just let you talk for a minute.
Okay. Well, this coming week, we're doing an evening class. So you folks up in St. Augustine who wanted something in the evening, we're doing it for 3 weeks in a row. And people have to show up. so that we do it again.
That's
anyway, couple things I wanted to point out about this shirt. Number one, I'm wearing one of them.
I see that.
And then there's two back here. This is a rayon batik, which I just heard they got in St. Augustine. So it's real flowy and comfortable and cool for summer. And the other one, I think Tony's shown it before, and I admit I did not have enough of this fabric because I got this in Italy. So it's an Italian cotton, and it was quite precious in price on a vacation, but it reminds me of that vacation. So we're doing that. We specifically looked at this pattern, and I don't know if you can see this. It's called the Melody Dolman.
Oh, yeah, I think I see that.
This pattern comes to us from Love Notions, which has been an independent pattern company for a number of years, but you had to download everything, tape all your pattern pieces together, which is completely doable. That's how I made these. But this last year, they determined it was a good idea to start doing some printable patterns, and it is wonderful. And this is what Josh got these in. We're going to be using their printed patterns, making a usable copy so that we can adjust size, etc. And it also comes with a nice little book. So I believe he's considering getting some other patterns. There's some other independent pattern company patterns that Tony was showing me this morning. So hopefully you will start finding a new place to get your patterns. I did hear last week that the company that bought the big four, as we would call it, Simplicity, Vogue, Butterick, McCall's, they bought up that company, and now they're going bankrupt. So our access to them has been online most recently, but I will tell you, I have turned over and really, really like the independents. And this is one of them. I've done a number of their patterns. So coming up this Tuesday evening in St. Augustine, and there are 2 spots left in the class.
It's popular.
If you decide you want to join us. The first week, this week, we are not bringing our machines. We are going to be doing the pattern, making the adjustments to make it so that when you get done, you have something you can wear, not something someone else could wear, which I think is an important thing. There's some lovely, I mentioned the batiks, which I can't wait to see in St. Augustine. I didn't see them when I was up there, but this fabric is a cotton linen that I know they've had here. And also in St. Augustine, there is another cotton linen up there that is plain fabric. There's blue and tan, I think like a salmon color, just wonderful. I've washed this fabric, this shirt 5 times already, 6 times.
Wow. Beautiful,
beautiful fabric. So I encourage you to look into that.
And I will say these new indie pattern designers, the best thing about them is back in the day, we used to have home ec. So when we had home ec as our age, we were taught in school how to read a Simplicity or McCall pattern. You don't have that no more. And so those are designed for the assumption you know how to do what you're doing. These ones actually have much more constructive directions to help you finish up a project. So I love it. And
that's what I'm hoping to do in this class, Tony, is really we're going to let people get over their fear of garments. If you haven't made a shirt or slacks or anything in years, or if you're brand new to it, this is a really good intro. Perfect. And I think you end up with a very nice shirt at the end of the day.
It's very flattering for all shapes.
Yeah, any size. And it does come, I want to say extra small to 5X. So it's very inclusive, no matter what your personal shape is. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Very fun. So that's
is it serger or sewing machine or either or?
It's either. Okay, I've got I'm set up. If people bring their serger, they're going to do 99% on the serger.
Oh, nice.
If they sew with a sewing machine like this one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we enclose the seams on this, so you
like
cannot see. There's no ravelly seams on the inside.
Nice.
So sewing machine or serger, whatever whatever you have, you get to bring it, and we'll help you with the pieces that would be done with the other type of machine.
Very cool.
So learn a little bit about that.
I'm excited for that.
The other thing I wanted to mention was a couple classes.
Yeah, that's what you're here for.
Now you'll see it says Palm Coast has candy bags, okay? And this is definitely a candy bag. It's an M&M bag that we've turned into a little zipper bag, but the exact same technique I mentioned. I bought this at a huge fabric store in Florence, Italy. So it's my souvenir. But their bag that they gave us, actually, I turned it into a zipper bag for my own little souvenir, if you would. So it's not just candy bags.
You could do cookies.
You can do cookie bags,
Oreo
bags, whatever. I did these on a serger. You can use a sewing machine, but it's a little easier.
But this class, do we have this class coming up in the fall?
Yes.
Okay.
In
So,
St. Augustine.
but it's using
No, here.
No, you
No,
did it here
St.
last.
Augustine.
St.
I'm
Augustine.
getting them backwards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it is using your serger though.
This is designed for serger,
Yeah.
particularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, but it says candy bags. It's not just candy bags.
It's every bag.
And then
Now,
the
this one's
other
in Palm
thing
Coast.
I have coming up is this is called the Starburn bag pattern. Okay, it's a little crossbody bag. It can be extended to be a little bit bigger, but this is the class. We're doing it with the cover and chain side of a serger. It's putting in the zippers. It's got a wonderful for when you travel, and I like to travel.
She does.
On the inside, you can see it a little bit there.
Like
It's
all
got
the
a
zipper
hidden
pouches.
wallet so that
That's cool.
you put all your valuables in there, and then you've got that side to your body, and you're not going. It's less likely people are going to get into it. But on this one, I'm big into making your own fabric panels out of whatever you have. Okay, on hand, your scraps from quilting or things that you get at a thrift shop or whatever. You can, even if it's a flimsy fabric, we can stabilize it and make your own.
What's really cool on this sample, one side she's used cork, and the other side she made her own panel.
So this one is here in St. Augustine in
Palm Coast.
Are we in Palm Coast?
We're in Palm Coast today.
We're in Palm Coast.
We've got her all messed up.
This is next in St. Augustine.
Correct.
This is next in Palm
Correct.
Coast.
Woo!
So that's it with serger. You can make all kinds of things.
This
with
is
your
cool.
serger. This is using a regular the chain and cover side of your machine to decorate. This is a nice velvet, and this is cork. I made this recently.
It's like an evening bag.
So
clutch.
you make your own little clutch or whatever you want to make, but fun things with your serger. This is puffing, which anyone's serger can make puffing, just not with the wave stitch.
Right.
It's only on baby lock, but any serger can make puffing to insert into something, little things like that.
Nice.
So those are what I have going on here. It's a lot.
And she does have Serger 101 again, so that's very popular. That's in September. I mean, it's a little ways. September is coming fast. I just kind of did the math in my head, and
Real fast, yeah.
So Serger 101 will fill up. So if you have a Serger that you've been donated to or gifted, I should say, or you've had one you just don't know how to use it, that's what Serger 1 for, and it's any brand. We were talking, and we're talking with Carrie as well. Starting next year, we're going to do a series in baby lock sergers, just kind of like what Irene does for the sewing and the embroidery side of a baby lock. They're going to do the baby lock serger in a series. So if you have a baby lock serger and you just want some more experience with it, watch for that, because that's going to be up there soon.
And the other serger classes are any kind of serger.
Correct.
That you have. That would be specific.
Yeah, like
to
any of
baby
those,
lock.
any sergers. You get Bernina, Janome, whatever. Judy has learned very fast and quick all the different sergers out there. But the general knowledge is the same across all of them. There's some have different features, that's all.
Some have some really cool features.
Yeah, the twisting foot feature is still my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that this morning. She loves the twisting foot on the L890, and I like the stomp on it instead of push a button to thread my thread. But there's other things I like better on my baby rocks.
That's right.
They're
You just
all
gotta
good.
find what fits for you. That's all. We offer. That's the best part about offering 3 different brands. We have something that fits your personality in your sewing processes. So awesome. That's a lot of information. So all Judy's stuff is on the calendar. Always look forward because we have so much going on this fall. Class at the calendar looks full. Now St. Augustine, we're gonna add some more creative classes. Melanie and I have worked out, and we're gonna do mastery classes. I forgot about that. Bernina mastery classes will be starting in January here in Palm Coast on Wednesdays.
Oh, wow, that's
Very
exciting.
We've had a lot of requests, so it just makes sense to do that. So keep
the
in mind,
Bernino owners don't have to drive quite as far.
right?
Go right here. That's
or
cool.
there's a lot of people that have bought it up there, and then
They live down here,
right? And they just haven't had a chance to go back up and take them. So that's what we're here for. We're here trying to make it work for you. Just got to let us know. And the only reason we're doing it is because you let us know, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about something that kicks off on Monday. I wouldn't do it on in the study hall setting because it's more shop related versus events and classes. But I want to talk about it now, so you guys get the first dibs because I will send an email out probably tomorrow afternoon to remind people we are doing our semi-annual blowout clearance sale. So I'm going to tell you what's going to be on sale so you can keep it in the back of your mind. It's not today. But you still need to come in today because we still have things going on here because we have Santa Claus. You got to take a picture with Santa Claus. Christmas fabric is 20% off. Christmas kits, designs are 20% off. But next week, we're going to have, and it can be different at both locations because we carry different things. We're going to have things up to 75% off. We're going to have little tables stationed around the stores with what their discount is. Kits, patterns, and pre-cuts will be 25% off. And then Farron and I are going to talk, and we're going to do some daily blue light specials. You remember Kmart. Some of you might remember Kmart. If you don't, we'll teach you. Blue light specials. So we're going to have those daily at both locations. It's going to be different as well. So this is for the next 2 weeks. It's going to go from July 14th through July 27th. Just for 2 weeks. And then the biggest thing, I'm drawing it out. The biggest thing I asked this morning, Josh is communicating with us. We're going to do 20% off all fabric at both locations. I know, it's crazy.
What?
Not double dipping though.
Wow.
Oh, and sale fabric will be $5 next week. So
$5 a yard.
Yep. I know, it's crazy. It's called the summer semi-annual blowout sale for a reason.
So might as well blow it out.
We want to blow it out. We got so much coming in the pipeline. So once Josh hits the ground back in August, we're gonna be running because then we have all these events that we got coming up for the fall. We've got lots of new fabric coming in. He's swapping things up there in St. Augustine to fit it more to our garment feel. We're crazy growing. I love it.
They're real big up there on costuming because they have all that historical stuff. So that'll work out well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about that. That's not my
I'm just
circus.
Saying, those people are out there.
They are, and we're trying to get them up there. So just keep in mind, we got some things. I was thinking about 60 days from today. We have the Monkey Business and Quilting Magic event. It's a Sunday, and it is the 14th. I just looked at my notes. It's wrong. 14th in September. It's a trunk show, sort of, but it's more of a demonstration on Quilter Select products. We have Angie and DJ from Five Little Monkeys coming down to hang out with us for 2 days, actually. But that Sunday afternoon is going to be exclusive. The store will be open to just the people who signed up, and there'll be some special discounts and things they're going to talk about. So
those are the best rulers.
I like them for certain things. I'm not going to lie. I am a creative grid girl, but I do like some of Quilter Select stuff. I really like their products, not as much of the rest. I like their weighted rotary cutter. Ooh. That's my favorite. It's my favorite rotary cutter. So, and then on the 14th, we have Dynamic Residence. It's a class that Add to stage. There we go. We're back. Did you miss us? And it was interesting when Judy now is on this side of the camera, so she understands how this works now. She says it happens every 26, 28 minutes.
Somewhere right there, yeah. It
So
seems that way. Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, we're back. We'll wrap this up before we get kicked off again. Yes, Jody, we lost you too, but we found you guys. Did you find us? Hopefully not everybody ran away. No, it looks like everyone's still hanging out. You guys know us so well. What was I talking about? I was talking about dynamic dressing. Sign up. It is filling up. There are people already signing up for it. It is 2 months away, but then you might want to start picking up the tools for it because there's a lot of tools that she's going to use, and we got them all in stock. And so I would advise you to pick them up early rather than later. Let's talk about a couple of things that are coming up. I have garment making. Christy is teaching a couple of different things this month at both locations. She's doing the Ditty Bag in St. Augustine on the 24th, and she's doing that by Zoom as well. It's one of the newer patterns from By Annie. It's really cute. If you've never done a By Annie class, this would be a perfect one to start with because it's basic on how to do zippers. You're going to work with soft and stable. You'll understand how to read By Annie patterns, which tend to be very challenging sometimes. They're very wordy.
Very wordy.
I think they're very wordy.
Because she's so complete.
Which is good because a lot of beginners.
But it's nice to have Christy
Kind
wade through some of that. What do you really need to know?
Right, exactly. So so that's the 24th. And then she's also doing the Hemingway bag here in Palm Coast. And I should have brought that over. I didn't think about that. But so Christy's got a couple classes, and then she's also got a Finish It Up by Annie class. I think that's in September. So check that out on the calendar. And we have the Strippy Tree Wall hanging, which I think started yesterday. That's the only thing I have on my calendar for here. I have lots of classes in August. So sneaker, I've got tree skirt, I've got spicy spiral, which I meant to bring over, but I can't say it enough. Go to caughtupandsew.com, click on Palm Coast, click on St. Augustine, click on Zoom, and you'll see all our classes. We have a variety of different teachers and techniques for you to learn. And if there's something not up there, ask. I'll bet you it's probably in the planning stages because I actually have a list of things that we have to get up on the calendar. But I'm challenged because a lot of dates are gone. That's awesome. That's right. That's right. So, kids bag class on Tuesday. Yep, we mentioned it, Louise. We have lots of kids classes coming up this week besides Cassie's. We also have Louise, and I think Karen has a class or two. I think she has a bucket hat this week as well. So need to talk about when I can come in later about.
Those are fun. Okay,
Denise, come on in. I'll walk you through those. You're frozen. Okay, I'm just looking to see if we missed anything. Bringing in a Christmas item to get my special fabric. Oh, thank you, Denise. I'm going to mention that real quick because I don't think I put that on my list. I did not. So one of the things we have going for Christmas in July, if you bring a Christmas piece that you have created, like a wall hanging table mat or placemats or a big quilt, if you bring it in, let us take a picture with you in it, and we'll give you a piece of fabric cut at 30% off. So you can do that up to 3 times this month. You still have plenty of time. This just helps us to be inspired.
Any fabric or Christmas fabric?
Any fabric. Any fabric.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you need a backing, that's what I always think about. When I think of there's a big discount, I think of backing fabrics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we want to see your inspiration so we can inspire each other because we'll share them on social media as well. Thank you for the reminder there, Miss Denise. I appreciate that.
Or a nice fabric.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I would say Christmas fabric and stuff is 20% off. Well, next week, everything's 20% off. So, but if you want Christmas fabric at 20% off before the mad rush, come in today and St. Augustine and Palm Coast. We have new stuff that's really pretty and it's different on both locations. So come on in.
And I just saw that not as big wall anymore of the Cape fabric is still 20% off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is.
You're a Cape fan.
And we did, and I think they also moved some batiks into the clearance up there as well. Yeah, so if you're looking at fabric for your shirt class this week, that's another place to look. Always look in our clearance section. Our clearance is normally $7.99 a yard, except for next week during the blowout sale. So, All right, guys. I think that's it for today. I'm hot. My hair's stuck to my head.
Yeah, that's a heavy hat. That's a winter
I
hat. she's got
know.
on.
I was trying to be festive. I normally have antlers or something on. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And remember, we're open till 3 on
Thank
both
you,
days.
Tony.
Thank you, Judy, for coming.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I'm gonna
everybody.
do it more often. You should come visit.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Maybe you can.
Not a morning person, but maybe I will.
All right, you guys have a great one. Thanks for joining, and class dismissed.